Yo, what's the crack, boys? Victor Wembanyama looks insane. Literally, this is all the hype, bro. All the hype. Also, we all knew how good he was. We saw him before he was in the NBA. Now you see in NBA uniforms, on an NBA court, in an NBA scenario. Wow, bro, this guy's only 2 preseason games. Don't want to project too much. There's only 2 preseason games. My God, this guy, this guy's gonna be one of. I don't even want to say it. He's gonna be special. He's gonna be so special. Showcased everything he can pretty much do when it comes to pull-up jumpers, literally defending the whole paint by himself. When there's 2 players there, blocks. He literally just got to go like that, and it looks like a twin tower. Literally blocking the shots like that. The blocks, the defense, all this stuff. It's absolutely crazy just seeing NBA form. His dunks, when he's going for a dunk, never mind blocking the shot, it's so long, pause. Like, he is going to be a phenomenal player in this league. Now, it definitely comes with a lot of expectation and pressure for him. Obviously, people say last time, someone was this hyped up, it was LeBron. No, it was Zion. It was Zion. The Zion hype was insane, rightfully so. Obviously, now it's like to LeBron. Now, LeBron's expectations. People are saying, obviously, being 18, people are saying to LeBron, if you're not the GOAT, your career is a disappointment. Obviously, LeBron's got the biggest expectations in sports. No one will ever have that. Obviously, Wemby's quite close. No one's saying if he isn't the GOAT, it's a disappointment. Nobody's saying that. No one has said that. Some people have, but do you know what I mean? Obviously, for LeBron's sake, if LeBron won 2 rings, 1 or 2 MVPs, obviously the All-NBAs, All-Stars, all this stuff, it would be considered disappointment. So I think Wemby, I'm not exactly sure what his expectation is, but 2 preseason games in, he's looking special. All the stuff he's doing, he's literally like a 7'5" KD. Dribbles in between, running out the court, handling the ball like a point guard, running through, going downhill, the layups, the silky layup packages, the dunks, the block shots. It's literally crazy. He was literally created in a lab. This is a guy you make on 2K for your My career. This is literally what it is. This is definitely a lot of Seth Curry influence. Do you know what I mean? Him and Chet in their first preseason game were absolutely going off. Shooting wise. Obviously, shooting wise, they're hitting the threes. Obviously, they're still playing inside. But Wembanyama's career, very impactful player. He has that impactful playerness in him. I don't know if that's a word. He has that impact in him, 100%. Which makes me think, where are the Spurs going to land? In my predictions, obviously I consider Wembanyama just so good. You don't, obviously Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, they have, there's more players. So much good players, and Pop as their coach. Maybe I'm regretting placing them as a team that's not going to make the play-in. You kind of have to expect them, I'm kind of expecting them to have a play-in season. Especially if Wembanyama is healthy. Obviously, his landing mechanics, just the way he jumps, all that stuff, it can be. And just being that tall, not good for your human body. Jeremy, especially running about. Basketball's very easy. All it is to really, you're on a play, you turn around, boom, your ACL's torn. Obviously, it's so unlikely, but you get what I mean. He's very fragile to being injured. And that was Zion's case because, he was a lot heavier on a smaller frame. Obviously, 6'6" or 6'7" is still big. But obviously, his weight, the height to weight ratio is just not there. So, only thing that's holding him back is health, which is the most annoying thing ever. You don't want to see these players hurt. But yeah, if he can stay healthy for 70 games, now I'm kind of thinking the Spurs could make a play-in push. We're obviously going to see how it goes. Devin Vassell is going to be balling out this year. 20 points per game. He could genuinely do it. Wemby, we'll see what he does. He'll be an absolute monster. He might even make an All-NBA team. He might even make an All-Star team this season. It's just crazy. The hype is real. I know his defense is going to be crazy this whole season. Multiple times in the games. His perimeter defense is just... He's just so long so he can back up. Maybe give the player a little... Even if a player does get past him, we saw it in the preseason games, he can just recover and force a missed shot. Or if they make a shot and it is what it is. This guy could, I'll just say, this guy can genuinely be the GOAT. Best defender of all time. Offensively wise, we'll have to see, you know, Steph Curry, KD, LeBron, MJ, Kobe. You're gonna have to. There's a lot of players to beat. His play is it's generational. You know, he will fill up the stat sheets with points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. The field goal percentage will be crazy. Like, will this be the perfect player? Not perfect, but the closest thing to a perfect player in the league. He genuinely has all the tools. Out of all the lottery teams, he's in the perfect situation. Spurs are one of the best organizations in the league. One of the most championships, obviously 5. That's literally up there. Great coach, great organization. They got the great veterans to mentor him, and that young team. It's scary, bro. It's genuinely scary. It's scary for the whole league. There aren't, you know, Pop wasn't exactly running that many plays for him. You know, some, you know, pick and rolls, pick and pops. They let him shoot, but it's like his shot does look very nice, even though it's not hitting at a great rate. It's got to be under 35%, I think. But his shot looks good for his size. I have no worries. You know what I mean? It's 2 preseason games. 2 preseason games, and I'm calling him the future GOAT. Do you know what I mean? Like,